Okay, so basically I'm going to give you a bunch of example. Okay, so no, sorry, I forgot to tell you the second approach. Okay, so for the second approach, this is the second approach. So instead of using the stdio, so you can use another type of header functions. You can include these header files and use the functions inside. So for opening up and also creating a file, so you can use the open function instead of fopen. So here you use open. So if I use open, I don't need to basically introduce the file star. Okay, I don't need introducing a file star fptr, so I don't need that one. And here you so like the previous one, we need a path. So the path to the file that I'm going to open up, or maybe I'm going to create. And so I need some flags in order to specify that I'm going to open up a file. So for read only, write only, or maybe read and write only, or read and write, both of them. And also I specify the mode that I'm going to give some permission. For example, I'm going to create a file that, okay, at the beginning, that when I'm going to create a file, also I need to set some access permission to the file. So we can specify by passing the appropriate basically number to the mode. Okay. So this is open up. And so as you can see, the return value of the open here is the integer value. And so you are going to, when you are going to open a file, so you need to store the return value of the open. So as you can see here is int, in order to access to the file. That you basically the one that you are going to open, maybe you are going to create. So reading and writing to the text file, so you can use read and write function. So as you can see here, I don't have the file star stream anymore, and here I need a file descriptor. So as you can see, the data type is integer. So you need a buffer in order to read, and the number of bytes that you are going to read. And here write, so it is specified. Okay, so you need to specify the file descriptor, basically a buffer that you are going to write, and also the number of bytes that you are going to write. Okay, and also so you can use with this function in order to also work with the binary files. So reading and writing to binary files. But here the point is that so you have lseek instead of fseek in order to move your cursor, your position inside the binary file. And so here, as you can see, I need a file descriptor here. I need to pass the file descriptor. And here this is the offset and also the base. As you remember there, so we said that, okay, there is a whence and the offset, so here is called base and also the offset. And in order to closing a file, so instead of fclose, so I need close. And instead of passing the file star stream, you need to pass your file descriptor, that this is the integer value. Okay, and so this is the second approach in order to work with the file, the text file and also the binary files. So is that clear?